The first edition of the Summer X Games was held in Newport, Rhode Island, and with a turnout of 500,000 people, what was then called the Extreme Games was born. The numbers dropped throughout the first few years, but the X Games still drew hundreds of thousands of fans, as it moved from Rhode Island to San Diego and then to Philadelphia in 2001. 2003 was the first time that the Summer X Games were held in Los Angeles, and there it had been a staple, although it moved to Austin, Texas in 2014 and will return there in 2015. The biggest names in skateboarding and BMX biking come out to play in the Summer X Games, and they would not be as well known without the event. People like Tony Hawk, Travis Pastrana, David Mira, and Matt Hoffman burst into the mainstream with the Summer X Games, and while Shaun White is known more for his exploits in the Winter X Games, he has 5 medals from the Summer X Games as well, including a pair of gold medals. You can bet on the X Games using moneyline betting rules, which are generally as follows. You will see each event listed, and all the competitors are set to take place are valued with a number, usually with a positive sign in front of it. For example, you could see a competitor valued at plus 400 in an event. That means that you would have to bet $100 to win $400 if that competitor wins their event. Now you could also see a favorite to win an event at minus 400, and that would mean you have to wager $400 to win $100 on that competitor. You should also be able to find prop bets for particular athletes in regards to the Summer X Games, so keep your eyes peeled as the event gets closer and you can find props added throughout the event itself. In the Summer X Games, you can bet on a variety of disciplines, including Moto X, which refers to motocross, one of the more popular disciplines at the Summer X Games. All of the events features a track that competitors have to race or ride around while doing tricks and some sort of spin on it. Mountain biking is a slope-style event, but with mountain bikes as drivers go down a track with hills that allow them to do tricks like grinds and flips. Rally and off-road trucks involves different types of rally cars and vehicles similar to them, and drivers race through the tracks. Skateboarding is a staple of the Summer X Games. The Vert event features skateboarders in a halfpipe doing tricks, while the Big Air aspect of skateboarding focuses more on getting as much air as you can. The Skateboard Park events has skaters going through a park and doing tricks, while the street events simulate riders skating in the streets. BMX biking is another big deal at the Summer X Games, and it is very similar to skateboarding in that they basically have the same events, but you use a BMX bike instead of a skateboard. Real Video Series section of the Summer X Games requires competitors to send in videos of their skills, doing what they do. Real Surf involves surfers, while Real Women is a showcase for the ladies. Real Street shows people really skateboarding through the streets. The Red Bull Phenom has 3 events for mountain bike slopestyle, skateboard street, and BMX street, and it is sponsored by Red Bull in hopes of finding the best up-and-coming riders in those disciplines. Finally, esports stands for electronic, so you have players competing in video games like Call of Duty and Counter-Strike.